Hi, I'm back. I'm back to my old normal self. If y'all saw the video this morning, you will understand why I said I'm back to my old normal self. So I'm back. Okay. So I wanted to talk about these mama's boys because a lot of ladies have written me asking me about what should I do? My husband or my boyfriend or my fiance is a mama's boy and he has to pass every thing through her and blah, 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 blah. Well, it's just how you solve most other problems. Hey, you must use reverse psychology. Why? Because it's going to work. And if it works, then you'll never have to deal with it again. Okay. So let's talk about it. Yes, I fixed his brows. Excuse me while I take my vitamins. So if you are dealing with a mama's boy, best thing to do is to meet the mother. Best thing to do is to be like the mother. Best thing to do, not be like the mother, but similar. Okay. Know her likes, her dislikes, know her style, know how she likes things like in her house, know all of that. Be friends with her. Get her on your team. Okay. That way, if you want something or if you need something done, when the mama's boy goes to ask the mother or to talk to the mother about it, she's already on your side, or you already know what she's going to say because you know her so well. It's the same thing as getting to know a guy before you go dig on him. You get all their weaknesses, you get all their strengths, you get childhood stories, so you know how to get them. Okay. So, you are genuinely interested in the mother first. If you peep that he's a mama's boy, get on that mom. Like, oh, hi, mom. Don't call her mom because that's going to make her mad. Just, oh, hi. So, where did you grow up? Oh, so how did you grow up? Oh, so what, was education a big thing in your house? Oh, where did you go on your honeymoon? Oh, I love that China pattern over there. Where is it from? Ask a million thousand questions. Get all the inside info. Get her to tell you childhood stories about him. And once you get all that information, you know exactly how she's going to think, what she's going to say, what her values are, what they're not. Okay, kitty. And then whenever you have a disagreement with your man and he goes to run to his mom, or he wants to make a big decision in his life and he runs to his mom, you already know how to set it up to get her to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? So you can say, well, I thought that we could do A, B, C, and D because, you know, education was really important to me, da 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 da. And since it's important to his mom, when he brings it to her attention, she's going to agree with it, you know. So set it up from the mother's point of view, but put your own spin on it to get your way. If your mom, like, where did you want to get married when you were young? Oh, where did you get married when you were young? Pick a similar venue and a similar dress, or maybe the same designer, and she'll be all on board. Thank you. She'll be like, oh, I like that. Oh, I did something similar. And she'll be all on your team. If you're doing everything wrong and in the opposite and your taste clash, she's not going to like you. Look at Meghan Markle did it. She studied Princess Di, and that's how she got in quick. Okay. So even though she wasn't around, the mother wasn't around, she still knew how to get to the son through the mother. So, Mhm. Some of them moms that hate you no matter what. Um, then get to the daddy, if there is a daddy. If the mom's gonna hate you no matter what, just play dumb and act like you don't even realize she's hating you. Just be like, "Oh, you're so funny. You're so sweet." Like she's an old senile lady. "Oh, that's so sweet." You know, sometimes you gotta do nice nasty with moms that hate you no matter what. So if a mom that hates you no matter what, and she says, "Oh, that girl ain't, that girl is not, good for you." Da, 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 da. Of course I'm good for him. Where else would he go? He's such a little puppy dog without me. Flip the script, you know. And then say, "Oh, if she says something like, I don't like her, she's not this, and that, she's not good enough for you. Oh, who is good enough for him? I say the same thing all the time, you know, but I try my best." Then that's when you call her mom when she hates you. Mom. So kill them with kindness, nice nastiness. And mhm. And then if you really want to make her mad, say, he says that I remind you of him. No, no, I remind him of you. You would murder a chick that said that to me about your son. Mickey ain't playing that. Well, Mickey, I'm pretty sure they're gonna know who to say this stuff to and who not to say this stuff to. Like with you, they'll probably just stay quiet. Cause but you don't know how bold people will be in the future. So y'all want to see a cup I found? Isn't this cute? It says better late than ugly. You know how I always say that? Better late than ugly. I said I gotta get that because it's mm, it was hot. Okay. So if you're dealing with a mama's boy that has to talk to his mom every day, see his mom every week, A, B, C, and D, and you just get tired of it, you know. I'm not saying it's not okay for him to love his mother. I'm saying if it's getting in the way of your relationship, or the mom is always butting into the relationship. The best way to get rid of her is to start asking for money. Just like it's the best way to get rid of anybody. Oh, such and such, he can't afford to pay for the groceries. Would you mind giving him a little extra money this week so that he can, you know, she's gonna be stop coming over there. Mhm. Be the best. Yeah, the best way is to be her friend, and that is the best way because you can get all the inside information. You can know how she thinks and how to maneuver around it. That would be my attempt. But if the person just hates your guts because she doesn't think you're good enough for her son, then just ignore it. Like you're so stupid you don't even realize that she hates you. That's what I would do. Play dumb. Like, oh hi. Even though she has a stank look on her face like this. It's like, "Oh, hi, you're looking very beautiful today." Like, that's just her normal face. Like, you don't think she looks any other way. That's her normal face. And if she says, it's like, "Oh, you look very beautiful today. What is that? Did you get a facial? You're looking younger each day." Compliments help. I'm serious. If you compliment someone's mom, they can't stop you know, they're not gonna continue to hate on you, especially if you know their weaknesses or, the things that they like to get complimented on. they'll start to warm up to you eventually, especially if you get them a good gift for Christmas or something like that. Mhm. Your ex-hubby's mom was racist and just couldn't win no matter what. No dad in the picture ended up ruining the marriage. Tried to take my baby too, still at odds. Um, well, that's a different story. Uh, basically, people that are racist and they don't want to change, you know, that's a whole different story. So, this is how I would deal with racist parents. I would just bring up old racist stuff. You'd be like, "Did you ever see Malcolm X? Wasn't that a good movie? Oh, where were you the day that MLK got shot? What were you doing?" Just call them out on it. You know, that's the only way to face it. Just call them out on it. So, where do you keep your KKK outfit? I'm pretty sure you have one. Call them out. Then they're gonna have to try to cover up and act like they not, and so they're gonna act the exact opposite. Oh, you're so funny. We're not racist. So that's what I would do. Like, me neither. I'm just joking. Ha 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 ha. Ha. That's why I always tell you guys to have a sense of humor about everything. Some of y'all are too dry and serious, and so y'all have real problems. If you have a sense of humor, you can joke about the worst things. You can say the worst things without being taken seriously, but seriously at the same time. Okay. So if you are dry and dull and no personality, create one, make one up, use your sense of humor, because if without that, there are no loopholes, or there are very few loopholes when you're dealing with people. By having a sense of humor, playing dumb, using reverse psychology, and all of that. So if you're dealing with racist in laws, just call them out, but in a funny way. Hmm. And go buy wood at Sephora and get in quick. Like, let them know that's just your personality from the get go. As soon as you see anything that's not, you know, kosher, if you see that they're racist, if you see that they don't like you, bust out the sense of humor. That way you could nip it in the bud, and because they know that your mouth is unpredictable and they're going to be afraid to do anything to show racism or dislike for you because you will call them out. And other people will laugh at their expense, especially if it's funny. And so the last thing a person wants to do is be humiliated in their own home. Okay. But even though they're humiliated in their own home, the people are liking you because you're the funny one. So that's how you do it. Act like you don't know she hates you, play stupid and dumb, keep smiling. Oh, your home is so lovely. It's so nice. Uh huh. Okay. If you ever date again, his parents better already be dead. That's the good thing about dating older men. You ain't got to worry. But if you're dating someone your own age, you got to worry. If you're dating someone even close to your age, you got to worry about them in-laws or the parents. Mhm. Mhm. And even if it's just an eyebrow raise, if they say something out of spite or to piss you off or whatever, just do the eyebrow raise, like you understand, but you're not amused, like, but you ain't going nowhere either. Like, okay, that's what you do. You don't look like this because then they know that it hurts you. If they see that you're about to challenge them back, they will stop because they don't know what's getting ready to come out. You're just gonna go like this. Okay. Mhm. You can't raise your eyebrow? Well, you better draw it up high. Go to the restroom, draw it up high, and come back. Or you just better give her a look like, side eye. Side eye. Yes. Draw it up high or side eye. Okay. So then when she notices that you notice that she's treating you bad, then that's when you get closer to him and hold his hand. And then watch her get mad. Call him baby and make him do something for you. Like, you want to see this? You want to see somebody? You want to see how I trained your son? That'll make it real. I mean, men do it with daughters all the time, if you think about it. When the man goes to meet the mother, and let's put this in reverse. When the man goes to meet the mother of his woman, he's not gonna say, oh, he's gonna say, hey baby, can you go make me something to drink? Or I'm thirsty. He's not gonna ask her, where would you mind if I grab the glass? He's not gonna go get his own drink. He's gonna ask you to get it. And when your mom or dad sees you hop up to rush to get him a drink, that's, it's kind of the same thing. Just start coughing. Baby, I need something to drink. Oh, don't worry, I'll go get it. See? As long as you're in the presence, make him be of service to you. That way, the mom can see the control is not there with her anymore. And he knows that if he makes you mad, he ain't gonna get none tonight. So you have to keep him doing stuff. So, for example, it's like, hey baby, my feet is really sore. I think I have a cramp in it. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. I know it would piss you off, Mickey. See, you have sons, I have daughters. We got to think opposites and trade stories, and we got to trade advice for the future when they start dating. So get like a fake cramp in your foot or leg, so he has to massage it out right in front of her. I can't reach it. God, it's stuck. It hurts. If the daddy reached for it, then the mom gonna be real mad. So, make sure your man reach for it. Also, like, if you have her phone number, text her like every once in a while, or leave a message on her voicemail saying, "Oh, I was just calling to say hello. Thank you so much for being such a great mother." A lot of guys don't have, just say, a lot of men aren't as close to their mother as you are to your son. And I think that's really nice that you guys have a very tight relationship. It reminds me of, and then name some crazy movie you saw. It reminds me of that movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but the mom and the son were like really close. What was that movie? Where Jennifer Lewis played the mom? Not Bates Motel, but that would be funny. Anyway, just name something crazy, comes from crazy movie. Waterboy, Monster-in-law, Throw a Mama from a Train. No, it has to be less obvious. Think like a man. Yeah, think like a man. It's like, oh, you remind me from the mom. Think like a man. You're just so concerned about his well-being, and I think that's very sweet. Enough mothers don't do that. So thank you so much. You're making my job so much more easy. Mic drop. When as soon as you say you're making my job so much easier, she's gonna stop doing it. You need to solve your own problems. We don't need to talk every day, especially if she doesn't like you. So using the reverse psychology will help you. What am I was dealing with? What you are and was dealing with. Okay. Mhm. So, if you can't stand her, you're gonna have to act. You know, to be like, "Oh, thank you so much, I'm so glad he has you to talk to every day because I don't think we would be together this long if I had to talk to him every day about, you know, certain things. So thank you." She's gonna stop talking to him. I can't talk right now. I gotta go. And go home and talk to your wife. Go home and talk to your girlfriend. Then he's gonna then she's gonna be like pushing him onto you. So the bond is not gonna be as strong because she thinks she's helping you. Hmm. There you go. Don't forget to give me tips because I'll be missing. Oh, okay. Mama's boy only change when they see you with another man. That's why I said you got to get with the mom to make her back off. Mhm. um, mhm. Any ladies in Europe who have secured a similar thing has happened. Now, my husband hate his mom. I deal with the consequence. Oh, sorry. You got to be the opposite of his mom. Then can't tell him what to do. Level up conference possibly. Y'all know I don't do those conferences. Why do y'all need a conference? This is the conference right here. It's like a conference call. We right here. What do y'all need to see me in person to tell you that I'm not telling you on here? That's what I like. Unless we're planning to do stuff or whatever. But y'all know I'm not that type of person. Y'all know I like to stay in my house, drink my coffee, drink my tea, eat my cookies and my candy. I stopped work so I wouldn't have to go to conferences and stuff. Okay. Y'all y'all should go to Michaela's conference. She's having one. She's gonna show you how to get that money. Excuse me. I'm just too lazy to do it. That's all. I have no. Yeah, I'm too lazy. If I ever do anything, y'all know. But right now, I'm lazy. I don't even like to go anywhere. But yes, okay. Why did this billionaire call you and message him? And he read and ignored your messages I sent to because he's not interested anymore. I guess I don't know. Like, why would my mother become best friends with my boyfriend? I had to leave both of them alone. Maybe she had a crush on him. What about meet and greet? Hi, nice to meet you. She was 7. Um, y'all act like I have a million, 1,000 subscribers where I can just go and travel and do meet and greets and stuff like that. Talk about men who don't have good relationships with their mom. Oh, probably because they watched her be ratchet, um, don't respect her, drove away their father, um, didn't give them, the attention that they needed, talked down to them, talked bad to them. Those type of men are going to treat you worse if you start to do the same thing to them. If you start to tell them what to do or how you ain't this and how you ain't that, they're gonna flash back in their mind to their own mothers telling them that, and they're gonna feel some type of way, and they're gonna take all of it out, not just some of it, but all of it out on you. So If you're not, if you got a man with mother issues, then he needs to be much older and he needs to lead and he need to have some money. If you dealing with a man that's young or the same age as you with mother issues, you might as well just go and find your plan B and make a smooth transition because that's not gonna work. Okay. I wouldn't even waste time on people. If I was a psychiatrist, I probably would tell people that come and try to solve all their problems. I said, you just need to leave him. You wasting time. I wouldn't try to fix it. Well, y'all need to come in for couples counseling. Oh, da da da. I'm just like, look, he too young. He got mama issues. Just leave. Okay. You really want to spend 2 years in therapy on a man that ain't ever gonna change and pay me? Fine. That's fine. I'll tell my my assistant to put you on the schedule for the next 2 years and make sure that insurance is good. Okay? Because some people don't want the truth. Some people don't want it. I tell you to leave. I tell you to go do better. But I love him. But A, B, C, and D. But he's a good man. Okay. But he ain't in anyone's inbox asking how to save the relationship with you. He's not trying to find a way to improve himself for you, but you trying to fix everything, him and you. That means you love him more than he loves you. So that tells me you wasting your time. Straight up. So if you're one of those ladies that are trying to fix everything, um, get another one. You know what I did? I told y'all what I did. When I got a scratch on my Jeep, I just went and got me a Benz because I ain't finna go through all that. I'm not finna go through all of that. I just like, you know what? It just wasn't meant to be. Click. Here are the keys. Give me my new car. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. It was a bad scratch. And plus I knew that I wanted to get a nicer car anyway. I didn't sit there and try to fix it and then sit there and drive it for another year and knowing that I wanted something better and that I could do better and A, B, C, and D. I'm like, you know what? Throw the whole thing away and get another one. Why? Because if you can do it, do it. Especially if you're younger. And when you get a little older, you might never just do that. You don't have to go get the richest man in the world. You don't have to go get the most handsome man in the world. Just go get something better than what you got. That's it. Mhm. Someone says it feels so good when you break up with a dusty. Yes, Jaleesa. Um, just leave. Just go get another one. I mean, that is the answer. Another one. Because as long as you're wasting time trying to make something work that's not going to work, the other one is getting away. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A woman that can't walk away for good is not one to get with. Exactly. Just go get another one is the answer. That's the answer. I'm trying to tell you. You know why? Because if he's not fighting for you, then he doesn't want you. If he's only fighting for you after the fact that you're gone, he never wanted you. Okay. Just like you're trying to fight for someone while you're still in the relationship means you want them. If they're not fighting for you in the relationship, if they're not improving while in the relationship, they don't care. So just go get another one. If you're dealing with the mama's boy and the mom is in your way, I know a lot of different cultures include their mother in everything. Especially if you're smart. This is where you use your intelligence. You know, you always use the intelligence. And I know this is sad, but sometimes it just has to be done. You have to correct anything flawed with the mother. It's like, oh, your mother, da 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 da. Oh, she's right on some things, but she's wrong about that. Almost be superior. You're gonna have to be a more superior person and show him that she's not. all that. And I know that's kind of mean, but if she's one of them evil, putting her nose into everything type mothers, you got to do something. You got to try something. Okay. Or the sense of humor thing. It's like, your mom is so cute, trying to drive a wedge between us. That is so sweet. I hope I'm going to be a mom like that one day. She really loves you, and I can tell, but I'm not going anywhere. So, and I'm still going to do what I plan to do in the first place. Just put your foot down. Just treat her like a little old lady. Oh, your mom's so cute, but I'm still going to do this. But she's going to get mad at me. Well, are you a man or a mouse? Okay. I need a man. That's all you got to tell him. Well, you a man or a mouse? I need a man, baby. Your mom's so cute for, trying to help you and everything, but you're a man, right? That's it. All you got to do is insult that ego. You're going to start rubbing on him. You a man, right? Thank you, Shira. My whole existence improves when I watch your videos and drop that dusty. Good girl. Drop the dusty. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. You get famous rappers in your DM, businessmen. Why can't I secure what I'm doing wrong? Because you ain't meeting them in person. Okay? They might not really be rappers. They might not have no money. They might just be playing you online, just like a lot of other people do. Do you know how many famous people I done had in my DM? I had The Rock. I had Morgan Freeman. Who else did I have? Michael Jackson. Who else? I've had many famous people in my DMs. Okay. So DMs don't count. Did you meet them in person? Okay. If you didn't meet these people in person, they are not real. How many of y'all got the Morgan Freeman DM? Real, I was like, hey, how you doing? I know it wasn't him. I was playing along, taking screenshots. Okay. Uh-oh. um yep. The rappers take me to their show. I even saw courtside NBA players met me and the businessmen I meet because you're the groupie. You can't be the groupie. Yeah, if you're meeting them for real and you're doing all that, you're groupie. You can't be the groupie. You got to be the I'm too good for you. You got to be the wifey. Tell you, they put you in two categories: groupie or wifey. You in the groupie category. Do you dress like a groupie? Do you take them tickets? Do you go to them shows? That's the one thing you don't do if you're not a groupie. You say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm not gonna be able to make this. I'll give them to my little cousin. Like, oh, you're not good enough for me. Your shows don't impress me. I'm not going to your game. I'll see you later on a real date. Okay, so stop accepting that. It just because they offer it don't mean you go. Sell them tickets or whatever. And you don't show up. You send your little cousin, your little nephew, and you tell him you're going to see him later. And when he calls you, he's not going to invite you to where he's already going to be. He's going to make time to take you somewhere that you want to be. You see? Okay. Otherwise, you're just a groupie. I say a man, not a celebrity. Y'all keep getting confused. A celebrity can get anybody. They don't even have to pay for anything. A regular man that doesn't have fame and groupies chasing after him in every city is different. Okay. I said act impressed. If the famous person buys you a gift and takes you on a real date instead of telling you to show up at their game or their concert, then you act happy and impressed. Oh, thank you for the nice jewelry. Thank you for taking me to this great restaurant. Thank you for being seen out in public with me alone on a real date. Thank you. You know, a lot of women are confused when they think they're special when there's about 10 other girls there who also got invited, also got tickets to the game, also got tickets to the shows. How do you get the ring? Give them tickets away, tell them no thank you, you're busy, A, B, C, and D. You ain't good enough for me. Oh no, that's okay. I'm volunteering for A, B, C, and D. I'm getting, y'all remember that movie Just Right? How Queen Latifah's sister on the movie, Robin Thicke's ex-wife got Common. She acted like she wasn't interested. She was all involved in herself and her charity work. She didn't have time for him. She came in, looked good, got her own stuff going on, and she left. That's what men like. They like you to have a life. They don't want you chasing behind them, dropping all your plans for them because that means you're a groupie. Okay? But that has nothing to do with the story of of Mama's boys. But I don't know why so many women want to be with a celebrity anyway. All they're gonna do is cheat on you, have other babies on the side, and humiliate you. And anyway, you want that too? Um, Lucy, go get you a has been. That's the closest you're gonna get. Go get you an old retired rapper or a retired player. They still got money, hopefully, if they was major. The ones that's still in the game, 10K ain't nothing. Okay? Go get you a retiree. Get the ring from a retired. They ready to settle down. They ready to stay in the same city. Okay. The topic was how to deal with a mama's boy. Always buy her a nicer gift than she gets you for Christmas. That way, everybody sees that she doesn't like you. It makes her look extra bad. Wrap hers extra good. Have it professionally wrapped. Make it look all nice, personalized, and give it to her in front of everyone. Your son, her son, if she got a husband, her husband, da 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 da. And then, and before you give it to her, say, "You really mean a lot to me," and you're, Jim, and we just wanted to get you something really nice and to show our appreciation for you. You're just, so wonderful, and give it to her. And then she's gonna give you some socks and some Listerine, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, why don't you like her? She's such a good girl. She's perfect for him. You must have some issues with it. A, B, C, and D. So, right. Always buy them a really nice gift, even if you got to re-gift it from somebody else. Make sure it's really nice. Because it will, first of all, will make them feel bad. Every time they see it, they'll think of you. Every time someone comes over and gives them a compliment on whatever it is you purchased, they have to tell, "Oh, my daughter-in-law or my son's girlfriend bought me that. Oh, she must really be a nice girl. Oh, that is so nice. I wish I had a daughter-in-law like that." So every time someone sees it, you're getting all the glory. She has to talk about you. She has to brag on you. Now that the other lady is doting on whatever gift you got her, now she has, "Oh, well, she's not that bad. And yeah, she's all right. See? So giving them something spectacular that they're going to display, do that. because every time some company comes over, she has to say your name. Mhm. And after a while, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I guess she ain't that bad," you know. She got good taste, A, B, C, and D. Y'all play too many games, you finna lose. We ain't finna lose. We been winning. What you talking about? Um, y'all don't even know we playing games half the time. Y'all think that's real life. This okay. Undercover racism and is the worst. They love hate. Well, just hate them on back undercover. Be like, I remember. Do you ask them? Use their age. Like, do y'all remember the days when they had segregation? Did you ever report somebody from going to the wrong water fountain? I bet you did, didn't you? You look like a snitch. Then just laugh. Just like, yeah, I done had too much wine. I always wonder, when I see older Caucasian people in the store, if they like secretly hate me because they remember back in the old days when everything was segregated, or were they for segregation, desegregation? I always wonder. So what I do is I just smile. It's like, mm-hmm, and throw a bunch of stuff in my basket. It doesn't bother me. I don't know. I can always tell the ones that do because they don't smile back and they just walk around like they don't like they can't see you. And I bump into them on purpose. Like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You okay? And they still don't say nothing. That's how you know they don't talk. No. One time I had a racist lady and she thought I was Mexican. She started talking. She said, "Do you speak Spanish?" I don't like them black people. That's what she told me. I said, "No, I'm black. I don't speak Spanish." You should have seen the look on her face. But my friend who was black spoke Spanish and she started speaking in Spanish. And she said, "Well, I don't understand Spanish either. I just wanted to know what you were." My mom had a personnel service back in the old days. Back in the old days. When I was like 19. And she would send out people to, go check in on older elderly people, you know, and me and my friend would do that. So we would always run into like a few old racist people. But it teaches you how to deal with things, especially like older mother-in-laws and grandmas and stuff like that. Mhm. Right. They remember when they could just boss you around and dominate. Those days are gone. Ethel? I told my mother-in-law, I hope every store you go into has no more sunscreen. Girl, what's your take on the Mexicans coming to the border and the U.S. troops sent to stop them? You never stopped them before? Thank you for your videos. They seriously have helped you in self-love and wanting from life. Da, da, da. Thank you. Hmm. Um, my grandparents were the worst. I couldn't take them nowhere. They were so shook. I didn't think like that. Well, I told y'all I had a friend when I was young who had a racist grandmother, and she belonged to this rich country club. And if y'all ever been to Houston, it's River Oaks Country Club. And she's like, "Oh, your friend can't come if she's black." And then my friend um, Your friend can't come, and she's like, but my friend didn't even go either. She's like, well, if she can't go, I'm not going. But yeah, it's just older people still think like that, and it's because that was their way. That's what they believe, especially in the South. But those people are dying off anyway. After that generation dies off, it's like that's the only one left that's really thinks that really remembers those times. So after this last generation dies off, that'll pretty much be it. It'll be a little bit better. Okay. So after all of them hit after all of them croak, we'll be good. um, okay, and half of them got mixed children anyway, so mixed grandkids. I'm sorry, not children, mixed grandkids. Um, yeah, you went to Lamar. Hey. My friend went there. Please be sure you are registered to vote on Tuesday. I'm not registered to. Well, I am registered to vote, and just like I told the lady in Charming Charlie, I haven't voted yet, which means I probably won't. Um, exactly. I just amuse people. I told so many people, oh yeah, when I used to work, I used to take off work to vote and never. Oh, I gotta go vote. I only voted twice in my life. One was for Obama because he was cute. I forgot who the other time. I think it was the first time I ever voted. I just wanted to vote because I was 18, but I didn't even remember who it was for. Mhm. Yep. You voted for Trump. So did Kanye vote for Trump? Uh-huh. I didn't vote for anybody this time. I was trying to sell my vote. I'm like, shoot, y'all want to buy a vote? Hmm. At this point, does it matter? I'm selling my vote this time. If whoever want to buy it, I'll sell it. Hit me up. Kanye wants to be the next president. I'm sure he does. Um, I'll sell it for a reasonable price. You tell me who you want me to vote for. I'll go vote for them. Just make sure you put that in my account. um, she was for president. Hey, and like Trump don't care. Like Trump just about his money. He's gonna make decisions based on his cash. Okay, just like I am. Y'all don't want me for president. It's too easy. All you have to do is one thing. What? Mhm. It's not racism anymore, it's colorism now. Then it's gonna be classism, and it's gonna be sizeism. It's always gonna be a ism until everyone's the same. Then it's gonna be boringism. Mm, right? James gonna be the first gentleman. Okay. They want to hang out and party and be your friend. Ha ha ha. Do something for him. Don't no man ever had done for them. Oh, do something for him that no man has ever had done for him. Okay. Um, or whatever that could be. Thank you, Lily. What if his mother wants you to be a Bob the Builder pick me like she was? Do you lie and say you're working? If not, tell her you're starting your own business, girl. Oh, I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm working on it. Every day you working on it. I have goals, I have dreams, I have plans. Mhm. I'm gonna make you proud one day, I promise. Just keep doing the same thing the men do. "Oh, I'm working on it." Asking for a business loan. She'll leave you alone. Okay. You remind me of a lady I knew 30 years ago. She was a gold digger too. You are the laugh and cackle just like her. What entertainment. Why, thank you. She must have been a great lady. Um My mom is the same way, pushing me to bob the build. My mom was too. My mom was telling me to go get a job. I was like, no, I'll figure it out. Don't even worry about it. I don't want to go get no job. Sometimes you got to ignore older people because they're from a totally different generation and they knew it worked for them. We're in a totally new generation. What worked for them doesn't work for us. If they reach for a phone book instead of asking Siri, don't listen to them. Okay? They outdated. If they still calling 411, don't listen to them. If they still say videotape instead of record, don't listen to them. They're in a totally different era. Your mom thinks you need to be a doctor to marry a doctor, or you can be a nurse, or you can be a secretary, or you could be a receptionist, or you could be a patient. Okay. Uh, and why would you want to marry a doctor if you are a doctor? Right? That's not even impressive. If you want also tell them like if I'm a doctor, I'm gonna want a billionaire or owner of a hospital or someone that owns their own practice and can get me one too. I don't want a doctor and I'm a doctor too. What's the point? By the time you become a doctor, all your good looks have been wasted. 9 years of medical school, you done wasted all your youth, and now the doctor's looking for the 22-year-old receptionist down the street. You know, so no, that's not true. Two doctors make good combined income though. Yeah, but one surgeon don't need your income. Two doctors, yes. But if you're a doctor, I'll be going for the surgeon or the owner of the building. You always date up, not the same. Okay? Exactly. Donate. There's a little dollar sign at the bottom of where the underneath where you comment. If you don't have it, then you're probably not allowed to donate, or your credit card's not hooked up or something. How do you find friends with the same mindset? I find this whole lifestyle very sheltering and isolating. Um, why do you need friends if you're serious about getting a man? You need friends to distract the man from looking at you and go for your friend? Mm-mm. You need to be alone wherever you go to get the attention of the man by yourself. You join groups. Our group is full of women that are gold diggers and in the same mindset. There's plenty of women in there to talk to. Hmm. Honestly, who needs friends with that purpose? Exactly. I'm not saying they will do that to you, but you don't know the men's thought. What if the man says, "Oh, I think I like her friend better." Whoops, there you go. Just lost one. What if every time her man comes around, he's asking about you? Like, "Oh, hey, where's your friend at? I liked her." There you gonna be mad. Um, Let me just set my clock. I'm not saying that will happen, if you have mutual respect for each other. But if you're looking for new friends, I suggest you hold off or find some in the group that you can just talk to. Okay. Your Birkin bag makes a great friend. See? I got this cup at Charming Charlie. Isn't it cute? Um, Better late than ugly. I also got a new scarf. You want to see my new scarf for when it gets super cold? It's like a blanket scarf, and it's cute for fall. Or you can use it as a blanket or a scarf. Something like that, you know. They have all different colors too. And it's like you wrap it around, get it all situated. You know, I'm just doing it for the camera, but you know what I mean. It's like, oh, it's so cozy. Isn't that cute? Charming Charlie. I also got some little cute earrings, some little cheap earrings that had like 2 for $10. So I got like some little just cute earrings. And these I have on. I love their little stuff there. And whenever you go shopping, buy your mother-in-law something, or you know, even if it's something small like this. I thought about you and I went out shopping and I bought you these. You know, win them over. Because thank you, Julius. No, Jaleesa. Thank you, Jaleesa, for the donation. Chances are her own husband or other kids aren't gifting her all the time. So if you every time you come to visit, you always have a little trinket, a little cute thing for her. You know, all that. Because, you know, maybe she's not getting gifted like she used to. And you will make her feel special. Something that she might not feel anymore. And that's why she's so angry and upset, because she thinks she's losing her son who held her as special. Now she's special to 2 people instead of 1. So you're going to win her over with little trinkets. Thank you. Ladies, have any of y'all sugar daddies dropped dead or had rheumatoid arthritis? Not yet, girl, but we got them insurance. We got that insurance and that Bengay. Okay. Just think about this. Anyone who's disgusted by dating old men. When those old men die, instant millionaire. Or if you're not a millionaire, maybe you got 6 figures, invest it in a few years, instant millionaire. Okay? Or y'all still sitting there struggling paying bills. Y'all have a good day. Get some insurance on that mom too. Hey baby, you know, especially if she's old, I think we should get some life insurance on your mother. You know, it's going to be so hard on you. You may not be able to work for a few months with all that grief. I think we should get a policy on your mother, because I know how much you guys are so close, and it could help out the rest of the family. I'll pay for it. It's only going to cost you about like $50 a month, and you can use his money. You could get like $1 million policy or a $500,000 policy on her, maybe even 2. And when she croaks, you rich. Now I know that's rude and evil, but it's also reality. Make the best out of every situation if you want a good life. That's it. Make the best out of every situation. Mhm. Is it a bad idea to have male friends? Yes. Because your boyfriend thinks either they're your exes or you slept with all of them, or they want to all sleep with you, or you may sleep with them. Okay. Y'all, I was just showing y'all this scarf. I really wasn't planning on wearing this, but it works. Right? It's so soft. Um, do I have any male friends? No. I barely have any female friends. Y'all are my friends. How you doing? Mickey, she's my friend, and my cat, my kids, and my husband. And y'all. Hey. Um, if I wanted male friends, I would probably be very young, or I probably wouldn't be in a happy marriage. You know what I'm saying? If I needed male friends. Woman, you can befriend God. Yes. I've been thinking about becoming a nun for Halloween. Did y'all see my picture on Facebook? And I had that nun outfit on. If y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all saw my nun outfit. I'm gonna be the nun for Halloween. I'm gonna do the scary makeup though, like in the movie. But I just put the nun outfit on with my regular face. Um, is it true that as you get older, you don't have a need for friends? Um, I don't think you ever really need friends. I have a bunch of brothers, sisters, and cousins and stuff that I don't really even talk to that much. Um, especially when you have your own life, when you have your own kids, you have your own husband, you don't need too much outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're just a social butterfly that needs people to see them, and that's what social media is for. There you go. This is me getting out and about. Hey. So I don't feel like I need too many. The level up group sounds okay, but I wouldn't pay anything for one, but I wouldn't mind paying for one-on-one mentoring. Yeah, thank you. Have a lot of acquaintances. Mhm. And see, I don't even work. So I don't even have colleagues. Mhm. Mhm. My sister's about 8 years older than me, and she has her own life too. She has grown children. Um, mhm. She wouldn't want to be on social media. Right. I I have a younger brother. Women, you do look like woman, you do look like you good at some sport like wrestling or da da da. I'm good at gold digging. Okay, y'all. I was driving down the street the other day, and I saw a sign that was pointing back to this back road down the street, looked like some country road, and a sign that said midget wrestling. I'm like, I know some people turned in there and went to see. They was trying to sell. They were trying to get paid. It's probably a bar way down that couldn't get a lot of business, and they tried to put a sign out that said midget wrestling. Maybe they hired some people. I don't know, but they were trying to get their business up. So I was like, well, hey, I'll give props to anybody that's trying to get their business up. um, right. In order to level up to the max, do you need breast implant operation? I don't know. I already had boobs, so um, it's whatever you feel most comfortable and whatever you think is going to help you and whatever you want to do. That's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I mean, I don't know. Like most people, they don't know how. Like some people have a lot of booty, and then some people don't, and they rush to get a fake booty. But you really don't know what is good for other people. You only know what's good for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, how good is your head game? It doesn't matter because you'll never find out. So, how good is your bank account? Okay, how good is your career? How many commas you got in your bank account? How about that? Why don't you go ask someone that would answer that question? I have demons in my womb. It's better than having dust in my bank account. I'll tell you that. Okay. Have you ever read The Satanic? Nope, never read that book. What are some of your insecurities? How do you overcome them? My insecurities is being approached by dusties, and I try to leave my house looking good on a daily basis and going to only nice places so that they don't find a way to contact me. Um, yes. Ugh, I try not to leave my house looking ratchet. Like I really wouldn't even wear this style out. I would go get a different wig because this wig might attract some dusties. Mm. Every time I clean my house, Shira is on. Hey, you must clean a lot because I'm on here a lot. Shira, your sugar daddy wants to go grocery shopping and cook together. We live in different countries, and he likes this kind of normal couple activity together. Shall I do it or come up with any excuse? First of all, I wouldn't be dating someone from a different country. Or we live in a different country. Y'all live in the same country? Hold on, because we live in different countries. I hope that it's like a 30-minute drive from his country to your country. I hope y'all just on a border town. Because I don't know how to answer these questions. Y'all already know I don't do long distance anything. So do whatever makes you happy. As long as you're getting some money out of it. Okay. I should hold a conference for what? Like there's nothing I'm gonna y'all don't want me to hold a conference. Y'all really don't. I'm not organized like that. I might not even show I might be asleep. Y'all sitting up there waiting. Like I'm not that organized to do a conference. Now, Michaela, on the other hand, she'll get it done. She's doing one. Y'all should go to hers. Like seriously. Uh-huh. Sheila, what does a man mean by what did you do to me? You drive me crazy. I can't stop thinking about you. It means they want some more of what you did to him, thinking they're gaslighting you. That's all it means. Just ask them for some money, see if they give it to you. If they do, then they're not lying. If they don't, then they're lying. Okay? It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I did to you, but my tires, I need all new tires. They're all bald. Could you help me? If they don't help, then you didn't do nothing. If they help, you did something special. Okay? That's how you can see if they're gaslighting you. How do I be a kept woman forget what the man want? Mhm. You find a man that will pay for everything, that likes you way more than you like them. Okay? That's the key. Would you want your daughters to go out and find sugar daddies? It seems like this is an endeavor for women who come from families who are not so well off. I would want my daughters to start their own businesses in high school, which they will. And I would not allow them to work for other people. Um, it's their option to go to school or not, because hopefully by then, most school will be online, uh, at college. If they want to be something like a doctor or a lawyer, of course they have to go. But if they're just trying to have an entrepreneur, business type, they really don't need to go. They can use that money to invest in their own business or real estate and have their own money. And then they can pick and choose who they want to be with. But the man has to have more money than them, because it makes no sense to marry a man who can't do anything for you or do better than your mother and father could do for you. So that's what I'm teaching my children. Never date down, don't date equal, date up. Have your own business, try not to work for anybody else. And your man will pay all the bills if you are living in the same house with him. Otherwise, why do you need him? Okay? That's what I'm teaching. If they don't follow it, oh well, at least they have it in their mind. And it's always there to refer back to when things don't work out. Okay? But I can't force anything on them. Whatever they choose to do, they choose to do. Okay. And remember, I live in the United States. I don't live in other countries where people are pushing their children to be career women. Our countries are very different because it's almost like in some cultures it's looked down upon if you don't have a career as a woman. In some, it's okay. In this country, it's perfectly okay. So we're good with that. It doesn't mean we're not going to make our own money somehow. Okay. It doesn't mean people boss us around. It doesn't mean we can't leave anytime we want, take half of his stuff. Okay. So I don't really push for a woman to kill herself, trying to make straight A's, go to school, be a doctor and a surgeon, just so she can marry a doctor or a surgeon while he's cheating on her with the secretary anyway. I'm not going to really push that. All right. Um, you say you sorry, but some of these ladies aren't going to be able to get a sugar daddy. They may not be able to get a sugar daddy, not all of them, but at least they'll choose better when it comes to the choice of dating. That's all we can hope for some people. It will boost their confident level up enough so that they won't just date anything walking. They're gonna have some standards at least. Okay. Right. School is very, very important just in case you need to fall back on your career. Yeah. Well, that's true. But most people in this day and age, in the age of technology, have found ways to make money without working for other people. Just saying. All men don't cheat, but all women cheat. No. All men who don't cheat didn't get the opportunity to cheat yet. And you still alive and you ain't dead, you haven't had all the opportunities yet. So you can't say all men don't cheat, but all women cheat. Maybe she just had more options than you. Okay. And that's probably why she cheated. Think about it. Thank you for changing my life. As for 2 weeks ago, I'm no longer a pick me. You're a blessing to all women. Oh, thank you. This woman in your town gives me the stink eye, even at my events or our shared events. Even follows me around in boutiques to see what I purchase. She is so jealous. Okay, Ethel, I'm going to tell you what to do. Buy some hideous, ugly stuff and then take it back and make sure she buys it and wears it. That's what you do. All right. Um, School is overrated. There are homeless people with degrees. Sure. At what age did you realize gold digging was for you? As soon as I was tired of working, it was for me. Um, yep, that's usually when it's for people when they're tired of working. This lady was trying to rip the check out of a guy's hand when he was trying to pay. What? Dang. She must have needed that money. Sports bar as a first date. Should I say no? Sports bar for a first date. Should you? First of all, sports bar, he's going to be distracted. Going to be watching sports, ignoring you. You can't even wear your cutest clothes. They eat finger food. Tell him, no, no, no. You go watch the game. And when you're ready to go on a real date, call me. Set your standards in the beginning. You can freestyle, no problem, in a sports bar on the rich side of town, but that's not where you go on a first date. Okay. Team finger foods. Yes, you can go and freestyle in one. Oh, thank you, Hannah Tao. I hope I said your name right. Hannah too. Thank you for the donation. What about guys who want you to take their numbers when they first meet you? Don't take their number. If they can't ask for your number, don't take theirs. Just simply say, well, I'll give you my number. If they don't want to take your number, don't take theirs. Okay. Well, I got a sugar mama that's going to take me out next month. You want to come along, Shira? I don't think that she would like me to come along. Maybe I could bring James or we can have a double date. I don't know. If she gonna pay for all of us. um, what is freestyle? That's when you go out by yourself and be seen and men come on to you and buy you drinks and try to get your phone number. It's just like hanging out. If he asks you out to drinks, does he see you as low value? Yes. First of all, if you are a man and you saw a lady that you really, 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 really liked, are you going to ask her for drinks or are you going to try to impress her and ask her to dinner or some other type of date that's more impressive? If you're the man, I know it's kind of hard to think in reverse, but if you were a man, would you invite someone to drinks or dinner if you really like them? Exactly, dinner. You want to show them off. You want to impress them. You want them to think that you have something to offer. You want them to think that you're truly, genuinely interested. You don't need alcohol to get them tipsy so that they can do things outside of their norm because you're just trying to get them drunk. And it's cheaper than dinner. And it's late night or, you know, a quick in and out type date. hmm And there's other women around and it's not an intimate setting. I need to know how do I feel comfortable going into a bar with a bunch of people that not looking like me. I felt so out of place and I didn't go in. You have to get it in place. Okay. So, okay, let me ask you a question. Go into a bar with everyone that looks like you and see what happens. Then you'll understand why. You're not supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to feel confident. You see the difference? Your comfort level is a private thing, but your confident level is a public thing. So as long as you're confident, that's fine. It doesn't matter if you're uncomfortable. Most people are uncomfortable working for other people. They go every day. Thank you. I needed to hear that. You're welcome. I hope you won't take this the wrong way, but is that okay if you would show your souls? If you donate to me like $50, I will show you my feet. The bottom. $50. Um I just found you and loving your live streams already. Thank you. I appreciate you. The Martinez family. You're like my cool auntie. Oh. So, yeah. Oh, we were talking about mama's boys. Copy her. Whenever you get in public, whenever you get around her, they say how to make people like you. There are videos on YouTube on how to make people like you. You mirror their actions. When they cross their legs, you cross your legs. When they smile, you smile. When they breathe, you breathe. If you're on the same breathing pattern as them, especially if you're close by, this is psychological and it makes them like you more. There's like tons of videos on that. Since I found your channel, I'm putting more effort into dressing to run errands, even inside the house. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Good for you. You're 20 and tired of working, planning on a little business so that I can at least stop working part time. Oh, that's good. You dumped your mama's boy. You couldn't take it. Yeah, it is a game. It is a game. If you have a mama's boy and you just don't want to dump him, you have to play the game and you got to win. Or you got to make a truce. Get her on your team. If you get her on your team, then it can work to your advantage. Then you could be a mama's girl, mama's daughter-in-law. You say you just need to lose some weight. Well, I think a lot of people have lost a lot of weight during this level up for the last year. So many, especially in the groups. hmm Um, can we just wait till she dies? Yeah, of course. Any ideas on sunken place? What do you mean? I don't know. Sure, what do you do when he loses interest? Get another one. He shouldn't lose interest. If he losing interest, you did everything wrong. Okay? You're supposed to be the mystery, forbidden fruit. You're supposed to be something he can't get enough of. You're supposed to be his dreams. If you're not that to him, then go get one that who you are that to. You know, Start over because a lot of people talk too much, blab too much, say the wrong thing, treat men like colleagues instead of using the law of seduction on them. They treat them like they're in the boardroom. Y'all need to learn how to be women again. I promise you won't. They won't lose interest. Your man of means barely makes time for you. I understand he's a busy life. I truly do, but I need him to make more time for me. And we start arguments about it. How do I give him the ultimatum? As long as he's paying all your bills and you have money to go shop, don't bother him. Use his money and spend time with his money. If you stop asking him for time, he will make time for you, especially if you spending his money. Okay? And you need some money, then you need to go get a plan B, sugar daddy. Go get you another one. You need a sugar daddy. If your man of means is not giving you money or time, A, go get another one. B, go get a sugar daddy. Go get someone who's going to spend time with you and spend money on you. If that's what you truly want. You know, she need a hobby. But if he's not giving her any money, then she don't need to be with him. Okay? If she if your man ain't giving you cash, if your man ain't giving you money, then you don't need to be with him. Look, you ain't got that mean green. You might as well be single so you can go get some. Okay? How you doing? Don't stay with a man if you ain't getting cash. If he's not investing into you, then stop investing into him. Get money. Married, single, either way, get it. The game never stops. If you stop, then you lose. Mhm. You need to sugar daddy really bad. You work part time and you so broke. My account is in the negative. I'm stressed, girl. Go get you a wig, a bunch of makeup, some heels, a nice dress. Go to the nice side of town. Sit down at the bar of a really nice restaurant or whatever. Sip you a glass of wine or some water, whatever whatever, and smile. Act super feminine. And when someone walks over to you, you know, throw on that seduction mode. Oh, you smell so good. Wow. Oh, what is that? Is that a good drink? You know, throw it on thick. Mhm. No advice here on how to find a real man. This is how to get a beta male provider. Well, that's all we need, baby. We don't need a real man who ain't got no real money. Okay. According to you guys, a real man ain't got no real money. So no need for those. Um, how to get a real man is make sure he has some real money. First of all, if he has some real money, he's a real man. If he got, if he can just hand you some cash and say, "Here, baby, go take care of that. Here, baby, go get what you want." That ain't a real man. Okay, that's all. That's all. And he gotta have that voice too. I asked this guy what he did for a living. He said Uber and photographer. I walked the hell off. Good for you. Good luck with that. I have luck. I have a lot of luck. Um, in fact, most of the ladies that have leveled up have really great luck with finding a man of means to help them out. Okay. What do you think about a man who has a female best friend? Don't even I won't even finish that sentence. You already know what I think. I think it's time to find a plan B. I don't do I would not even mess with any man with a female friend like that. I wouldn't even mess with it. You know why? It's too much work. And you know he want to sleep with her. Okay. You know all of these things. Stop acting like you don't know it. Okay. Um, I thought about casinos, but I think of broke. Yep. I don't know about them casinos because I don't live it by any casinos, but um maybe the high rollers table. I don't know. I noticed that many individuals have the tendency to romanticize the notion of being an entrepreneur. I most like the idea of working for themselves, but will likely not put in all the effort to be one. You can work online and do little of nothing if you have some money to invest. That's why you get an investor, you invest in yourself, the rest will make you money. Very easy. you know, you got to be smart in order to make money quick. You have to be able to think outside of the box instead of inside of the box where they want you to think. You know, if you think working hard is going to get you rich, it's only if you're going to work hard for yourself. Okay. It's not romanticizing anything, it's just straight up facts. If you're smart, you know how to make money because you're going to research before you even take that step. Okay. Weed out the low rollers. Exactly. I'm genuine. Y'all just some sheep. Well, we some paid sheeps. Bah. Who you leading? Some broke pygmies? Y'all going out there with Nature Boy? Y'all have fun out there. Okay. Sure. You have a dusty up in here. I know. He needs to go and check out Nature Boy's channel. See what they doing over there. Maybe he can join their cult. Exactly. Feeding some broke pygmies because he's broke. Exactly. In nature, fighting insects and animals. Okay. Sheila, what type of guy do you see Lisa Ray with next? I think she'll just get some old dude. Or she's old. She probably might not even, she'll just probably date and probably never remarry. Well, I don't know. Who knows? Hopefully she'll get somebody super rich. I quit my job. I have confidence I will find someone to take care of me. I'm an entrepreneur at heart, but everyone is saying I need to be realistic. My pretty privilege ain't gonna get me far. Well, then you got to take gold digging as a serious job down, don't you? You better get out there every day. Until you find one. Yeah, yeah, that's what you got to do every day. Just get out there. That's all you got to do. If you go out somewhere nice every day where there's lots of money, somebody gonna come up to you, and it's gonna be easy. Um, I don't get pride in being independent. That means I should have been born a man. The funniest, yeah, nature boy living in the woods. Okay. How can you double a small paycheck? Double your bills and get a sugar daddy and tell him to pay your bills. Get you a sugar daddy. That's how. That's how you do it. You save your money and get his money. That's how you double it. Bye. Take care, Elizabeth. Leveling up is like any other changes. Mama's boy end up making NBA or NFL, so I don't think it's a bad thing. Ah, that's true. It's not a bad thing. I was just saying how to deal with them. Y'all females ain't it. Well, that's why y'all keep chasing us, right? Do you think Cheesecake Factory is a good place to meet men? Not for me. Mm-mm, not for me. Um, to me, it's a low budget place to meet men. It's like that's where all the dusties save up their money or use a tax return check refund to go take they baby mama out to eat so they can get her tax refund check so to because hers is bigger and let him claim the baby on his taxes. That's what Cheesecake Factory is for, darling. No. What do you think about men with feminine tendencies, the mama boy stereotype? Um, I I think that a mama's boy can easily be persuaded by any woman. She just has to know the mother very well. Um, like Meghan Markle. She studied Princess Di and she got Prince Harry super quick. If you study the mother, you can control the mama's boy. That's it. Uh-huh. I only said casino if you need fast money. Oh. Um, if he cares for your mom, does that mean he'll take care of you? If you emulate her, study his mom. Act like his don't be his mom, but study her. See her weaknesses, see what gets him weak around her. You know what I mean? See what triggers him to do what she says or asks when he asks. I mean, when she asks, what does it have to do with? Play off of those things. How do you ask your sugar daddy for money as a birthday gift? Just tell him what you want. It's like, you know what I want for my birthday? Just a bunch of money because I want to go shopping. Tell me you just want to go on a shopping spree and you just want a bunch of money. Um, you don't chase no hoe, you're silly. Okay. Well, you couldn't. You ain't got no money to chase anything but a job. It's the mom. If the mom doesn't like you, that means you don't stand a chance. No, it means you got to win her over. I told y'all what to do. If you go back to the beginning of the video, win her over. That's your best bet. What if he likes to move his mom in because she is very old? Um, s- then I mean, I would want my kids to move me in when I get old. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I need my children to take care of me. Um, that's why, like I said, you gotta think about this. Make sure he has enough money to hire a nurse because you don't want to be the nurse. Make sure he has enough money to hire maids. If he's poor, don't do it. Don't marry that person. Be like, y'all have a good life. Bye. Because maybe he's moving her in so that you can take care of her. Maybe you the nurse and you just don't know it. So I wouldn't marry anybody unless they can afford a nurse, a housekeeper, if they're moving their mother in. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Every man does not want you all. Don't listen to her. Right. Every woman don't want most men unless they have money. So you're right. Every man, yeah, every man ain't gonna get a chance. These Dusties get so mad, it's hilarious. Exactly. Yep. That's what he's moving her in for. So you can be his nurse. Do you think that it's perpetuating the sexual enslavement of men? You are talking about your cat being elevated to the what? We help elevate men. Girl, I ain't finna do all of that work. I'm just gonna have them pay my bills. You understand? That's not my job. I'm not trying to do any extra work. You understand? Um, a man, if he loves you, if he likes you, he's going to do what's best for you. He's going to do what you want him to do. If you got to work extra hard to try to change a man, then that's not your man. Hmm. They need to elevate themselves. You can't elevate in a person. If they don't want to elevate, the reason that women are on a higher level consciously than most men is because that's how it's supposed to be. You haven't figured that out yet? You don't have the upper hand? You haven't figured out why you have the upper hand yet? Mm, okay. You need the upper hand. Pay your own bills, princess. I do with my husband's credit cards and his I sure do. Well, his debit card. He give me the number. I put the numbers in. And there go the bills. Um, mm, y'all are a bunch of lost souls. No identity without a man. You right. We ain't got no identity without that man's money. We need that man's money. Cause, cause see, the thing is, y'all don't understand. Y'all keep saying without a man, but we would have an identity without a man. We wouldn't have an identity without the man's money. You see the difference? Not just any man, but a man with money who is willing to give it. There's a difference. See? So we would be lost if you didn't have no money. Actually, we just go get our own money. But since y'all are out here handing it out, we gonna take it. Go get another job, a career, a business, make more money, keep working. Yes. Sheila, would you ever cook with a sugar daddy? He is paying my bills and flying me out. He wants us to do a normal couple activity together, but you said, I'm not in y'all's culture. I don't know what y'all do over there. I'm not flying out to no man to cook no dinner. No time ever soon. Tell him to fly to you and maybe. Why you gotta do all the work? That's my question. Mm. Is he paying you? Are you living in his house? Do you get your own hotel room? Mm. Mm-mm. I just do the paperwork? Good. Mhm. I occasionally make fun of my sister, Dusty's husband, to my husband and thanks him for being a real man, providing. Here's my thing. If the man is paying all your bills and he wants to fly you out to go cook with him, tell him, "Oh, that's so sweet, but I'm so busy. You have to fly to me." There you go. Mhm. Oh Lord, I got rid of him. He went back to his mom at age 37. That was too young anyway, 37. I wouldn't be dealing with no 37-year-old. He's flying to me and wants us to do the cooking together. Probably he's only curious to see where I live. Okay. Tell him you don't cook unless you have a husband. Tell him what I told you. I am so sorry. I don't do any type of cooking unless I'm, you know, married. That's a wife privilege. Or sign yourselves up for one of those cooking classes as a date. They have those date cooking classes, don't they? I wouldn't tell a guy where I lived either. And if you're not paying, it ain't the level of what? Right. Married to a man of means. When you catch him lying, should you politely bust him or let him lie? Yes, he pays all the bills. I don't work. Um, if you don't care and you know you ain't leaving him, pick out what you want, whatever new purse is out, whatever thing that you want, whatever car you think you need the new down payment on, and mention, oh, where were you this time? Where were you at this day and time? Because someone said that they saw you out. And then when you see him start getting nervous, quickly change the subject. Oh my God, there's this new purse I really like. Or there's this new car I've been wanting. You think you can put the down payment on it? Stop right there before you bust him. If he rushes to pay whatever you asking for, accept it. Because you know you ain't going nowhere anyway. But get something out of it. Okay? Always get something out of it. Don't get mad. Get a car, get a purse, get some shoes, get a shopping spree, get a vacation, get something. Before you finish that sentence. My friend said that she saw you out the other night. I think it was like 3 nights ago somewhere. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. This is my dream car. It just popped up. Oh my God. I want this car so bad. The down payment. uh, Yes, it's like this much. That way the notes can be this price. Yeah. I really love this car. He's gonna try to hurry up and change that subject. Well, let's go get it. Let's go. I put the down payment on. How much is the down payment? If he got it like that. If he ain't got it like all of that, then pull up the latest Louis Vuitton or whatever thing you want. I don't know. And if you know you're not leaving him, get what you want out of it. Mm, That way he'll think you're gonna forget to finish the sentence or not even mention it since he's going to be doing this huge thing for you. And there you go. You don't care, you don't care. Um, you were teaching me about the woman I need to avoid. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm sure you won't have that problem throwing a down payment down to get out of cheating. It's better. it's better for a man with money to cheat on you than a broke man because at least you can get something out of it. You don't have to worry about avoiding women like me because you won't have anything to offer her in the place of cheating. You see how that works? If you can't throw down a down payment on her dream car, then you don't have to worry about that type of woman. She's not gonna be in your circle. Okay. Y'all, that's just like me being paranoid of the paparazzi and I'm not famous, darling. It's the same thing. It's delusions of grandeur. It's like when I leave my house, I call ahead to the restaurant so that I can enter through the back door and I wear sunglasses out because I'm afraid of the paparazzi and I'm not even famous. That's exactly what broke men sound like talking about. I'm going to avoid women like you. Okay, just like I'm going to avoid the paparazzi when I go outside, the same way. You see how dumb that sounds? Y'all sound crazy. Um, Lord have mercy. Teach the game. Yeah. Y'all up here taking notes when this don't even apply. That's just like me watching how to avoid the paparazzi videos. First, you got to call ahead to the restaurant and do a diversion. Send out a diversion where you're going to go eat lunch, then go to the opposite side of town. Why am I studying this? Am I famous? Is the paparazzi chasing behind me? Am I gonna have to pull a Bruce Jenner in case I kill somebody? Do I have to study him too? What? No. Okay. So please, y'all, y'all don't have to prepare. Y'all don't have to take notes unless y'all plan on getting super paid. Um, Shira, how are women more consciously advanced than men? They just are born that way. I see you tone down your makeup a bit. I sure did. Oh my gosh, yes. That was called satire earlier, that first video. I hope you liked it. You have the best clapbacks for dumb questions. Oh, thank you. Tumbleweaves, yes. It's better than dusty bank accounts with no commas in them. Some of y'all bank accounts don't even have a comma in it. Now that's just sad. And y'all grown. Y'all sitting up here worried about gold diggers ain't got no comma in your bank account. Not even one. I think y'all on the wrong channel. um, no bank account with no commas. Exactly. James need to level up and get him a 20-year-old. Yeah, he sure do. That way I can take half his money when he try. I'm gonna level up with him too. Right? I'm broke, but my husband rich. But we married. So I'm not broke. You see how that works? It's the legal loophole. I'm not broke at all. Evil ass soul. Smart. I think the word you're looking for is smart. Shira. Shira, my ex with means wants me back. How do I leverage his interest to attain nice allowance without upsetting him while maintaining my celibacy? Tell him you're in this really bad situation and you need this much money to get out of it. And then you can get back with him. Get your money. Um, right. Evil, you're not smart. I'm smarter than you. I got commas in my bank account. Ooh. Shira, he thinks I'm a gold digger. How can I flip that? Get another one. Okay. Any man who's using the word gold digger is broke anyway. Get you another one. Unstable creatures. Yep. Unstable bank accounts over there. No commas. You're a prostitute. You can admit that, right? It's better than being a ratchet that has zero money in their bank account and giving away free sex. Whatever you want to call it, if you helps you sleep well at night, then whatever. We don't care. As long as you ain't getting it free, we don't care what you call it. Shira, what about prenups? Just take some painkillers before you sign and have a witness and the prescription. You can always go back and say he was under the influence of drugs when you signed. It won't even count. Okay, there you go. Um, to the man in the chat that actually are upper middle class or above, you should be thanking Shira because at least now your woman will be pretty and won't try to tell you to do and be your mother. Yeah, they won't tell you what to do or be your mother. I like the video you upload on the Star Goddess channel where there are no jealous trolls. There's some that come in there, but most of the time they're over here. Yeah, I've been married for 13 years. I'm not a hooker, but still nothing is free. Okay. Just because something ain't free don't mean you're a hooker or a prostitute. Just because you're not free doesn't mean you're a hooker or a prostitute. It means you have high value. Just like when you go down to the store, just because that car or that nice outfit isn't free doesn't mean uh, that you're broke. It means you just can't afford it. Okay. A woman who isn't free doesn't mean that she's a prostitute. It just means you can't afford her. Okay. It means you cannot afford her. You can't afford to date her, to impress her, to get her attention. Doesn't mean she's a prostitute. A prostitute will try to get your attention. Do you understand? You see the difference? A prostitute will stand in the corner half naked in the freezing cold or be on the back page with boobs out with her phone number asking you to call her. A woman with high standards, they don't even see you because you're too broke. Okay. So if whatever helps you sleep at night in the comfort of your mediocrity, I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me. Sure, I know I can spread your legs for the right price. No, no, you can't. Because the right price is going to be millions of dollars. You ain't got no millions. And you ain't got nothing to offer me. Okay? Y'all talk about all that spreading legs with thing this little. I need to spread my legs for that. You can get in just like that with that thing like this. Y'all act spread legs like we got something big to offer. Okay? Roll over. That's all. Shrimp. Y'all talk big, but they ain't got no commas in your bank account. You spilled your iced tea, girl. Don't block the dusties. They're fun. I know, right? Talking about spread your legs for what, a shrimp? Do the splits for a shrimp? Shoot. No, thank you. Shoot. I wouldn't even feel it if you tried. I'd be like, what you doing back there? You know. Boy, you better stop playing. Get your hand away from me. What? That's not your hand. Oops. um Look at your eyebrows. Ugh. Oh, Pedro, do you think you can do my eyebrows better? I would let you do it, but I don't know if you're out the closet yet. So when you come out the closet, I may let you hook me up. Um, Pedro's concerned about my makeup, you guys. That's a pet peeve of many gay men. Browse by Pedro. Hey, there go your new job. Maybe you can get a comma in that bank account. Just come on out. Pedro is broke and salty, and but he don't even have a profile pic. That's because his eyebrows ain't on fleek either. Or he overwaxed. Okay. You expect Keenan because he's trying to learn. Hey, if you here to learn, I don't have anything against you, but you come for me, I'm coming for you. um, so ugly souls assemble. Broke men assemble and put all y'all pennies together and see what y'all can come up with. One movie ticket, probably. Um, I don't want to change him. I don't want him. The patience was cool temporarily, but what? How frequently should you give your boy sex so that he is hooked but doesn't take you for granted? Every time he buys you something nice, every time he pays some bills, every time he's giving you something, okay? Every time he does something for you that benefits you, then you can give him some. Every other time if you want to keep him super interested in it, okay? Um, changing a mama's boy. Oh, okay. I get it now. I'm sorry. Um, you befriend the mother or you act like the mother, but not a mother. You just see what her qualities are, what gets him weak, what gets him to do what she asks him to do, like her looks, her demeanor, the tone of voice that she uses. If you emulate a lot of the things like that, you can get the mama's boy to act accordingly. If you befriend the mother and become her best friend, she'll be on your team and your side. If you learn so much about her, you know what triggers her or what triggers him, you know how he grew up, you know what they went through, you know how to work on weak spots. It's the same as kind of getting a sugar daddy, but you're working on the mother. Okay. I say every time you see her, bring her a small gift. It's probably obvious. A lot of ladies close to her age don't receive gifts on a regular basis, neither from their husbands or children. So if you're always bringing her a little trinket or something small to every time you meet her, she's going to grow to like you more. When you get into the family, buy her very nice things for her home for Christmas and stuff like that, or holidays. That way, every time someone comes over, you your name will come up. Oh, where did you get this? This is so beautiful. Oh, my daughter-in-law. Oh, such and such, you know. So she has to keep telling you, has to keep saying her name or your name. If the son is always running to her for advice or, asking her permission for stuff, then tell him, oh, that's a great idea. And then push it even further beyond his comfort zone. I think we should even take it to the next level and do A, B, C, and D, like build on her idea until it becomes a bad idea. Okay. Like if he says, oh, we should go to my mom's house for the holidays and you don't want to go over there. It's like, yeah, we should spend like 3 weeks there. I can take off vacation. You should too. Oh, and let me, and then I'm gonna, and we can spend New Year's Eve there. You know, we won't be able to sleep together because that's disrespectful. So you're not going to be getting laid for about 3 weeks. Oh, and also, just keep building on it so it's a terrible idea. Take the ideas and make them into nightmares. That's what I would do. But I'm just like that. Oh, my mom says I should buy this car instead of that car. Oh, you're right. That car is really good for, the average man. It's a really good economical average. Keep using the word average. Average car. It's not for the man that thinks outside the box or who wants to be, taken seriously. But the mediocre average guy would love this car. You are so right. Go get it. I don't have to worry about you, women looking at you driving it. I think I want this car instead. Good, go get it. Oh, my mom says that we shouldn't get married right away. You should wait a little bit longer until you do this, and that. You know what? You're right. We shouldn't get married right away. In fact, we should stop sleeping together. Period. Until we get married. You're right. Let's oh, you know what? She's so right. I'm gonna call her and tell her thank you right now. Wait a minute. See, take it and run with it. Take the mom's ideas and run. Go take them even further. He's gonna stop telling you what his mama said. Oh, saying average ain't about to scare a man into doing anything right. No, it's not about to scare him, but it's about to keep him from buying some basic car that nobody respects. Okay, that woman don't want to be riding around in nothing basic if she's dating somebody that's supposed to be, not basic. Because she gonna tell. Oh, I'm so glad your mom told you that because I would have been worried about you attracting other women with that nice car that you really wanted in the first place. So I need to call your mom and tell her thank you. He gonna go out and get the nice car. See, you gotta use all that. There is nothing wrong with going to work in a basic car. There's nothing wrong with that. You're right. There's something wrong with me dating a man that would expect me to get up in it though and ride next to him. Ain't nothing wrong with going to work in a basic car, but when you take me out, you better have something nice. Okay. Am I married? I sure am. She doesn't go about the Bible. I sure don't. If I went by the Bible, I'd be broke. Or I'd be a preacher and I'd be rich. Either way. um, right. What if the man is somewhat condescending? Should one stay and endure? As long as he's condescending, paying all the bills, I don't hear nothing. All I hear is cha-ching. Is my bills paid? Am I driving the car I want? Do I have to work? The answer is I don't have to do any of those things. Then I don't care what he says because I'm not listening to him anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can say whatever you want. Whatever ever helps you sleep at night. Are my bills paid? Do I have to work? Do I have the car I want? We good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care. If you have to condescend me to feel good about paying everything, I don't care because I'm condescending you all day when you're not here. You know, if that's the kind of man you have, some men just give you what you want and still be happy. They don't need to condescend you. If they feel like they have to condescend you, then make them pay. Hey, mhm. I would never manipulate a person. Broke men can keep their pennies. Exactly. We don't want broke men. Why would we manipulate a broke person? That's like stealing from the poor. If you go by the Bible, you'll be broke. Rubbish. The Bible teaches the law of attraction, God manifesting this. The Bible stole from ancient Egypt. So the laws of my aunt teaches the law of attraction, universal law. Okay, so I don't think the Bible did teach that first. So there you go. Feminine men, but loves to pay for things. Feminine ways, such a turnoff though. Get that money and drink 3 shots of tequila and pretend that's your best friend. Like, hey, you're my best friend. Let's just talk for hours and hold hands. The Bible was before ancient Egypt. Okay, we know what school system you went to, the bad one. Um, yes, law of attraction to men or men. If you can use the Bible to gold dig, more power to you. Any book that's gonna help you, read it. It doesn't matter if it's the Bible or not. It's gonna help you gold dig, go dig it. A lot of women in the Bible weren't pygmies. Yeah, that's true. Mhm. Yeah, the Bible agrees with Egypt with the same exact stories, told in a different way with different characters. So true. Ugh. Whatever helps you sleep at night. I don't care. As long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. Um, I'm a nun, y'all. That's what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I'm gonna be a nun, and I'm gonna come on this channel and blaspheme as a nun. um, is your husband feminine, a beta male? No. He's an old school man from the old days where men went to work, made money, brought it home to the woman, and is comfortable in his own masculine flesh to where he doesn't put his hand out to a woman asking for anything. I got me an old school man. Uh, Shoot, I am so annoyed right now. My man got us a mediocre hotel room. How would you deal with this? Don't go. Get your money back. Leave after one day. Don't go. Shira, why didn't you pick the room and get his credit card number? You should be no, I should be a nun. Are you an old school woman? I sure am. I stay home, I don't work. That's good enough. That's old enough school for me. There there's enough nuns that do that already, right? Turn to the real God. Which one? Which one is real for you? Stealing from the poor. Haha. It's mainly to take care of a woman financially. Yeah. Shira, you are popping. Thank you. I would kick you out. Would you be able to afford to pay the rent if you kicked out a woman? If you kick me out, I'll just move in with somebody else or go get my own place. Like you would, don't you know you probably be playing? I would have plan B and C already lined up if I was dealing with a broke man. Shoot, I'd be waiting on you to kick me out. I'm like, I'm this fool gonna get it. Um, because you're broke. No, I'm not. I'm not broke, baby. Everything I have is in my account. I don't spend it unless it's something that I really want and don't want him to know that I got. If it's a gift, maybe. But I keep my own money. Hmm. Very far from broke. I got more money than you on my own without even my husband's help. But I don't spend it. When I told him I didn't work, he almost fainted. He could not fathom the idea of another woman. Well, then that would be time to throw up the deuces and say goodbye. I asked him if he had kids. He says 8. Girl, where were you, Dustyville? Mhm. Is there any legit websites to meet sugar daddies? Sugardaddy.com. Millionaire matchmaker. You got to pay though. Um, so you have a plan B. That's not what marriage is. What is marriage then? Crystal, thank you so much. I've been listening to you since I knew my ex was stringing me along, and I'm staying away from these dusties. Thanks. Keep doing great, Shira. Thank you. Even if I didn't want a plan B, I got people lined up in the inbox begging to be plan B and C. So even if I didn't have one. um, sure, if a sugar daddy is hinting that he has got a raise in 10 years and talk about his baby son is taking all his money, should I dump him? Girl, I wouldn't even been with him. Just because he's a senator don't mean he's paid. Politicians don't get that much money. Either they're already rich, come from rich families, or extorting money or taking bribes. If he ain't crooked, he ain't got money. Okay. You was born into wealth. Good for you. Whatever help you sleep at night. Half of these women will die as Dusties because Shira, they're not as fine as you. Well, at least they won't die with a Dusty. You know, they might have a little standards and might have a decent life versus a disgusting life that they would have had if they hadn't found me. So I say not all women are going to get certain things, just like not all men are going to get the woman they want, but they will have a better chance at a better life if still they watch me. Doesn't even matter, right? In some way, their life will improve. Anyway, higher standards. You look really good, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. No dusties allowed, only men with six figures and up and up. You have changed my life. Keep telling the truth. Yes. A worse crime is to be brought down by a dusty man. Yeah, whenever women come in my inbox and they tell me they've been watching me for years, but they got by Dusty, I can't feel sorry for them because I tried to warn you. That's just like your mom telling you something and then you listen to her, you don't listen to her, and she's been telling you for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, and then you come and say, "Mommy, A, B, C, and D." I was like, "Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you not to do that?" Now you got to learn your lesson. You know. If you are watching my channel and you get got by Dusty, don't come in my inbox because you already know what I'm going to tell you. You better lie and say you brand new. Okay. Um, I got a message this morning from a lady whose husband just totally left her, blocked her from all social media. I'm not going to say her name. Thank you, Emmy Ocean. I'm 23, rich boyfriend proposed 5 minutes ago. What should I do? Say yes. And if he's your age, don't get a prenup. What's rich to you? I don't know. I hope he's super rich. But congratulations, girl. Say yes. Get the money. All right. um, if he's really rich, get the money. Okay. I don't know. Say yes. That's good. You good. You ain't got to work. You could drive whatever car you want. Get it. Say yes for somebody else. Find out where you live and find out where he lives. Some hacker. Get it. Say yes. I do. It's that easy. Congratulations. But we only known each other for 5 months. That's good enough. Get that money. Mhm. Old man that age, he's going through his midlife crisis. He's trying to marry something young. Go get it. Told you. Men that age ready to marry. Go get it. Y'all don't listen. He's 48. He's ready to marry. If you pass him up, he's just gonna go ask somebody else to marry him. Give him fine, give me his number. I'll pass him on to somebody else if you don't know what to do. Put his number in the thing if you don't want him. Okay. He could be a serial killer. Okay, so could a Dusty. Okay. All right. Thanks. I started watching you exactly 5 months ago. Good for you. Get that money. I told you I was already living with James and he was paying all my bills and everything uh, in less than 3 months. Never had to work again. I told you when they're that age, they know what they want. They're ready. Okay. I was 1 year younger than you. See? And I'm still here today. Look, been married and hadn't worked since. Okay. If she is rich, I guess he is broke. That's why he proposed. If he is broke, don't accept. Yeah. He has money. She said he got some money. She said 700,000 a year. Yes, go for that. Mhm. Shira started working at the golf place just to be around men of means, but nothing yet. They don't date the help, darling. They don't date the help. I keep trying to tell y'all. Don't work somewhere where you're considered the help. Hang out there. Don't work there. Okay? I wish you die soon. Why, thank you. I'm glad you think of me. Even if it's in that way, I know you think of me. Rich men don't marry too many options. They do marry. They want to have children. Because if they don't and they slip up and get pregnant, have a woman pregnant, oh, there go that child support. Rambo got damn you tripping. Right, yeah. They wish that I died, but I'm here and I'm not going anywhere soon. So y'all gonna have to level up. He's a 10. I'm a 10. He's fat and old. Okay. That means A, he ain't gonna leave you for a younger chick when you get older. B, he likes you more than you like him. Check. Two checks. C, you getting good Christmas gifts every single year. D, you're gonna drive whatever car you like. You can get your dream car, baby. And five, you ain't got to worry about no other women trying to come on to him and steal him away from you. You gonna get all his money. Okay. You married. You probably gonna be on the will, the beneficiary to the life insurance, to the 401k, to the estate. What? Put his number in the thing because you don't want him. Give him to somebody who do. Mm. There you go. Stop thinking about it and just do it. Exactly. Get the money. Thanks. I broke generational poverty. I'm from the hood. Thank you, Shira. Well, you're welcome. Send me some money too. Send me an invite to the wedding with a plane ticket and a hotel. Okay. I'll be recording live from your wedding. We can feature you on my channel. You said, okay, all right, we'll do that. Um, but I gotta go soon, y'all. And I hope that y'all got some tips and tricks earlier in the video about mama's boys, about how to deal with them. I know you wear wig. I know you broke. Rambo says he know I wear wig. I'm glad you have eye. Fake hairs. Fake eyebrow too. um, how do I get a boy? The is it right boy? Make sure boy old, make sure boy like you more than you like him. Make sure boy got good money. Okay? You won't have to figure it out. He'll just come to you because he likes you more. Uh-huh. Shira, I have locks and I love my hair, but I want to wear a wig and see how it changes the game. Do you think it matters? Yes, it matters. It really matters. Ask any of the ladies that have joined my group who have done that. They'll tell you the dramatic difference. Shira, how do we raise our sons to not be mama's boys? Make them super independent. Don't baby them. And if they just really, really, are attached to you, if they call to ask you for advice, if they keep calling you on everything, tell them, well, try to solve that yourself or give them, a quote. Just like, a man needs to stand on his own, A, B, C, and D. Don't be his crutch. Be there to listen to him, be there to, comfort him, but don't be his crutch. Okay. My advice is to lie. Hey, that's what y'all do. Y'all saying that's a bad idea? Y'all mad at us because my advice is to lie, but y'all think it's a good idea when y'all open y'all's mouth. So what's the difference? Ah, but oh gosh, nobody cares. Hmm. Shira, is this your area of expertise? Have you raised a man, sweetie? Why would I raise a man? A man is grown. I have dated a Dusty. That's the closest I've been to raising a grown man back in the older days. Um, I don't lie. I'm a man. Real men don't lie. Good for you. Finally, someone that's not a liar. The first human ever. Um, have you ever had a son? No, never had a son. I have brothers and a mother. So no, I have kids, sure do. Mhm. So anyway, what are their names? Thing 1 and thing 2. I have kids. I got 2 kids, thing 1 and thing 2. 2 kids. Yes. Sure, I'm a student, but I can't date. What can you do? Get a job, baby. And you can't date, get a job or start your own business online. What is it? When is it okay to have sex if they keep pressuring you and have dropped stop giving money? Um, if they stop giving you money, you have no motivation to have sex with them. Go get another one. That's when it's time to replace and go get another one. Start over fresh with somebody who thinks they're gonna get it next week. And that's shelling out that money. Okay. A woman can pull $1 million man with a $10 dress from Fashion Nova. They sure can. Um, any woman can pull a man if they got the right look. All right, I gotta go, y'all. But oh, stand up and show us that body. Oh, I wish I could. Why don't you give me some donations? Okay, you don't run nothing over here. Put some donations in the box if you want to see something. Christopher. You know women don't do nothing for free. Yes, thank you. Enjoy your day too, Shakir. All right. Bye. Bye, Shelly. Can you do a girly ponytail and still pull a millionaire? As long as it's your real hair, in that girly ponytail, and it's not one of them beauty supply shop ponytails, probably. Um, right? I will if you stand up. Okay, you already know I know the game. Put the money. I'll stand up. Money first. You know how this works. Now, do I have sex with him once a week? No. Do you have diamonds on your fingers? Are all your bills paid? Do you have the car you want? Because a fake proposal is a fake proposal unless you have all those things. Do you have the ring? Once you get the ring, go get it appraised. Okay? Because it could be fake. After you get the ring, do you have the car? Bills paid. Do you have a car? Get that car before you give it up every week. Then, okay, set that date. After you have a set date in a venue and the invitations have been sent out, then you can start giving it up maybe once a week. Okay? At, from now until you have all those things, maybe every 3 weeks. Make sure the car is in your name. All right. Oh, and also invest into you a small business or some real estate. Get some money. Get you an account, a separate account. Get him to give you some money. Put that in your account. Say it's for the wedding. Then lie and say somebody stole the money as a deposit, or you were supposed to call back and they took the deposit. I don't know. Invest in your own business. Okay? Do this the right way. Come on. You got one chance. Do this the correct way. Get your ring appraised, get your money, get your business started, get you a car. There you go. Set your date, get your venue, get your invitations out. Make sure I get one. Make sure he paid for my plane ticket so I go. And once you do that, then you can relax. You said if he's old and fat, he ain't gonna be able to do that much anyway. Okay? He gonna be done in 2 minutes. You good. Okay? All right, I'm see y'all later. Bye.